had to use what was left at my disposal. We needed a way to travel around this world in order to save it. Is that what I am to you? A husk. I cannot move. Everything is black. I cannot see the stars anymore. Optimus faces the repercussions of bringing Jetfire back to life. As the Autobots ready themselves to go on the offensive, Soundwave begins a plan to bring Earth under Decepticon rule. Presented by Skybound Entertainment, distributed Image Comics, Transformers, Volume 4, Issue 8, Energon Universe. Carly brings Spike with Wiki to a lake outside Farmingham, thinking it will help his recovery to get some fresh air. When she asks how he feels, Spike tells her he doesn't feel anything. Carly says that with the world changing, they have to protect themselves. Cliffjumper joins them, even offering them colas, but Carly is still angry at him for not killing Starscream. Feeling like she can't trust him anymore, she storms off, leaving Spike to confront a dejected Cliffjumper. On Cybertron, Elita 1 carries the mangled body of a delirious Ultra Magnus through the fortress looking for an exit. Having experienced over 150 years of torture, Magnus begs Elita to kill him. Elita apologizes for taking so long to find him and assures him that she won't let him go again, but ultimately promises to follow Magnus's order for both of them if they are captured. In the Pacific Ocean, USS Henry Harrison makes its way towards Washington when Soundwave and Thundercracker attack. Thundercracker pities the humans. When the captain begs for his life, he begins to let them go. Soundwave points out while they pose no threat to them, they will likely inform their superiors about their attack, and thus they cannot be allowed to go free. He blasts the humans fleeing on lifeboats. On the Ark, Wheeljack is trying to use Teletron 1 despite the interference of Sky Warp, whose fusion with the computer gives him more control over it and whom Wheeljack can't remove without compromising what remains of Teletron. Optimus pities the Seeker for what his fellow Decepticons did to him, especially after seeing a video log of him getting ripped apart. However, Carly enters carrying a missile launcher planning to kill what remains of Sky Warp. Optimus tries to talk her down, but her finger slips on the trigger, sending the missile headed towards the computer. However, RC takes the shot, saving Teletron and Skywarp, much to Carly's distress. Grateful to be saved, Skywarp uses Teletron to fix Wheeljack's legs. Optimus tries to use this as teaching moment for Carly, but she's not having any of it and storms off to her van. RC follows after her and Carly apologizes. Carly admits that she's confused why the Autobots don't act like the giant badass robots she sees, but RC reveals that before Optimus brought them together, they were all scattered and lost. She tells Carly that while Optimus tries to hide it, his losses are greater than anyone's. Later, Optimus awakens from a dream where he sees himself with a human child as a boy grows through the years. He questions what these visions mean, but is soon distracted by a newly awakened Jetfire whom Ratchet was able to save from death, but unfortunately he is now mode locked, much to Jetfire's horror. Optimus apologizes, trying to justify as an allocation of resources, but when he turns to leave, Jetfire begs him to stay, not wanting to be left alone in the darkness as he cannot see in jet mode. Having sunk the Henry Harrison, Soundwave and Thundercracker follow it down to the sea where the Constructicons have been unearthing the key to Soundwave's ultimate plan, the Nemesis, the ship which brought the Decepticons to Earth all those years ago. As the Decepticons work to repair the ship, they hear a loud banging coming from inside the ship's brig. Soundwave orders the Decepticons open it, much to their trepidation, saying they need all the help they can get. As the doors open and enraged, Astrotrain tears through them, demanding to know where Megatron is. As he tears through the smaller Decepticon warriors, Soundwave tries to get him to calm down, saying they don't know where Megatron is now, but promising to give him Astrotrain when they find him. Back at the Ark, Wheeljack detects the activation of Nemesis. Optimus orders the Autobots to board Jetfire so they might finally take the fight to their enemy. Carly insists on coming, but Optimus refuses, telling her she isn't a warrior. RC offers to take Carly on her Iron Apprentice, a sacred bond between typically an older and younger Cybertronian that marks the beginning of a clan and the same relationship Ultra Magnus had with RC many years ago. Optimus reluctantly agrees, but orders them to instead stay at the Ark with Wheeljack to defend their home and watch over Spike as the rest of the Autobots depart in Jetfire. On the Nemesis, Thundercracker asks when the ship will take to the skies, but Soundwave reports that they will require too much energon. What they really need is the ship's antenna, which will allow them to finally call for reinforcements. Soundwave activates the monitor on the ship's bridge, and the image of Shockwave appears. Notes: hidden in the shadows on the first page is a bot whose few identifying feature looks suspiciously similar to Beachcomber, who was previously seen getting shot in a flashback to Cybertron in issue 2. What is he doing here? Carly mentions that Starscream killed Bumblebee in issue 1. Cliffjumper's refusal to kill Starscream occurred in issue 6. Wheeljack has been operating as only a torso since he was revived in issue 4. Skywarp getting torn apart to repair Teletron 1 happened in issue 4 and 5. RC's relationship with Ultra Magnus was first glimpsed last issue. Clans were first mentioned back in issue 3, after previously appearing in Void Rivals number 4 and being alluded to last issue. Shockwave finally makes his first appearance in the Transformers title proper. Introduced in this issue is Nemesis, the classic Decepticon flagship seen in both the original Generation 1 cartoon and Marvel comic. Its name and fate: crash at the bottom of the ocean, first appeared in Beast Wars, finally two-parter Nemesis. The Decepticons operating out of a crashed spaceship at the bottom of the ocean is yet another element pulled from Generation 1 cartoon. However, it should be noted, while the Nemesis was depicted as crashing into the ocean as the aforementioned Beast Wars episode, the Decepticon headquarters of the Generation 1 cartoon was actually a different ship, the Victory. While the colas go unbranded, they are colored with the red packaging of Coca-Cola. Next, presented by Skybound Entertainment, distributed Image Comics, Transformers, Volume 4, Issue 9, Energon Universe.